11 p.m. Scale model build, Hangout. All right, so from where we left off last time was we did a mock-up with the glass right over here. We did the fitment with the interior tub. We also had, scraped off some of the sides in the interior. And also over here are the gas, the brake, pedal instruments, all that stuff got deleted. And, I didn't continue on that time because I needed some of my tools. I had mentioned that they were actually placed somewhere else. So I finally gathered them up. They're here. And this way we could continue moving forward with this build, little by little. And let me bust out the some of the items. So I keep them in this little plastic case right here. I have a it's just plastic sticker right here that I put out a while back. Right there. Let's open this up. So we have a lot of variety of files right here. So let me pull out the ones that I had in a different toolbox that I wanted to combine and consolidate together and have them here in this particular one. All right, so I kept these in a separate area because these ones I tend to use whenever I build Gundam kits, Gundam figures, things like that. They're smaller and also in different shapes. So let's see here. This one here, it's more like a triangle type shape. Hey, what's up, Lee? Good morning, man. And so it's like this whole section right here, but you have the rest of this handle right here to pretty much file and just take your time. It's a really small fine file. This was also a file that was made in Japan, right here. The brand is Suzy Burrito. I'm not even sure if they're still making any of these files. This one is a little bit kind of the same, but a little bit thicker on this one, the way it's tapered. And then these next ones, this is probably the one I use the most. This is just a flat one right there, but it's just a small section right here. Like I said, you have this whole space to hold on to and clean up areas. Hey, what's up, Armando? Thank you for joining us. And then this one here, this is one of those ones where it's like flat on the back side and then it's round on the other side right here. So this is another one that I use a lot. This one comes in handy. And then this file right here, this is probably the smallest one I have. I've had this for years. Probably like the first time when I went to Japan, I bought this file at one of the hobby stores that I visited while I was out there. It's this whole section right here. And this is small, but it does wonders sometimes when you need to file something that your hobby knife isn't going to come through. The files like this make a huge difference. I'll compare it to this other one that's round, a bit tapered at the end, and you can just see the thickness from one to the other, even from the handle right there. But yeah, this is a nice one right here. So these are files that I just keep separately somewhere else. But now that I'm bringing out more and more tools and things to the bench here, these are some that I need to keep here, and along with the other files that I have right here. Yeah, these ones here I use these a lot as well. Yeah. Thank you, Armando. You gave me these ones actually, these files. So I still use them. Still have them right there. Those are all dope. And then this one here, obviously, a lot of you guys know this is just for the photo etch, a diamond file right here. This one's pretty cool. So one of the tools that I was going to be needing, one of the primary ones, I was talking about cutting out the parts of the glass. It was going to be this the saw. So I purchased the saw like a while back, and it comes in this neat little plastic case. When I saw the ad for it online, and went visited the website, even the website, it took me back. It looked like a 1990s website. Like right here it says JLC since 1992, right there. So this is OG right here. Let's open this up. Yeah, my friend Rudy recommended this. Check it out. So these are the like the different sizes right there. And let's see if there's there's a website, umm-usa.com. So this is from Deerfield, Illinois. Check it out. Get all the info right there, guys, if you guys are thinking of maybe trying one of these out. Scratch build, prototypes, tools, model kits. So this is all the stuff he sells in there too. So let's take a look. Let's bust this little bad boy out. So it comes with the wooden handle right there. Oh, nice, man. That's cool. Where did you pick this up, Lee? Did you get it out here in the States, or did you end up getting that out there in your area in the UK? All right, there we go. So you see that there's the bottom teeth, and then there's the top. I'm going to flip it up the other way around. It looks like they're very fine. These ones right here, you can't even see them. Let's see. Yeah, I could feel them right here. Yeah, I could feel them right up here. It's the one on top are very fine. And then it also comes with some extra blades right here. Let's take these out. So these are the extra blades. I like how you put the date, well, the year, 1992. That's pretty dope. I see the back. Oh, it's the same thing. But yeah, just by inspecting it, you can see the different size there. They look quite the same. And then also a set of hardware pieces right there, just in case if you end up like losing screws right there. You got backup right there. So if you guys are looking for this tool, this website. I remember getting in contact with the guy John. I'm pretty sure this is his creation here, or that he sells, and wanting to acquire this tool to have it on my website to sell. But we were going back and forth, and I think it had to been like during the pandemic and after. It wasn't successful. I was not able to get any in the site. We were just kind of going back and forth, and I think by the time he was getting back to me, I had already found something else. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe in the future. I mean, there's so many options out there, But this is a nice piece. It's pretty cool on the wooden handle. So we're gonna be needing this right here. Man, I might need to get a marker, or I might just use this marker right here, this Gundam marker, to mark up some areas. Might use that right there. Let's see. All right. So let's check out the glass here. So I know I talked about these side pieces right here that gotta go. So let me see. I'm just trying to brainstorm how I'm gonna do this, because I know I'm gonna need this right in front of me, and it's gonna be a bit difficult if I have the camera. So let me see if I could maybe possibly put this off to the side, right here. I don't know if this is good. Let me turn on the light. Right here. There we go. Got some lighting now. Let's turn it all the way down, up. All right, there we go. All the way up. Let me see how good I could get to this adjustment right here. All right, so let me go ahead and we're gonna work on this on the front part of the glass. Let me see here. So I can mark these areas, and then I got some strips of tape from last time that I kept, so I'm gonna end up using these as well. And let's see here. I can't see the camera right now as I'm doing this, so I'll check it out in a bit. I'll take a little peek on here. So I'm basically just inserting the glass right there. Gonna put a piece of tape just so it holds the glass from the roof onto the glass right there. And then I'm gonna put another side right down here. So it starts to hold the other part under the hood or the bonnet right there. So this is the way it looks right now, right there. And so let me just take a look right here as to what we're going to be getting rid of. So we're going to be getting rid of this side view mirror right there and the one right here. Let me see. I'm going to do this. I don't know how well the marker's gonna get it right here. Let's see. Looks like right there. Okay. So I'm just kind of marking it right there with the black on the inside. Closest to the pillar in there. All right, cool. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. So I got that side. On the other side, I did it a little thick, but yeah, it's basically from that point going back right there. All right, cool. So let me take this out. Pop it back out. And then I'm gonna take the tape off because I'm gonna end up reusing it, and I don't want it to get full of dust or anything like that. Or just put it right here. And there, bust out the saw. Man, what I really wish I need to get. I've seen this online. There's a tool where pretty much it's like a little, almost like a little plastic block that's a little higher. Japanese tool that you could just like, you know, lean this on here and start cutting away. But let me see here. Let's see if we're just gonna have to just cut it this way. Let me know if you guys could hear this or how the audio sounds. I have the little mic connected, but you know, just to be sure. So right now I'm starting to saw off that part right there with it. Let's see. Maybe I wonder if I turn this way, if you guys can kind of see the angle right there. Yeah, I gotta look online to see about getting like some type of stand for like an aerial kind of view. That would be kind of dope. Like right above me, just like zoomed in into the bench. That way I could like swap out a couple of angles, you know? All right, let's see. through. Oh, shoot. Man, these little teeth. Starting to get stuck there a little. How's everybody doing? Let me see right here. Let me see if I could change the angle for you guys. Maybe like that. All right, let's see. Let's check it out. You know what? I need to grab my coffee. I have one. I brought it with me. I just need to take a sip of it because I know times it's going to go by and I'll be like, dude, I need to drink this thing. Why'd I even make it? Let's see. This is a part I don't like sometimes when you start getting stuck. Gotta switch the side. Ooh, there we go. Check it out. Came right off. Broke it off. Let me get my my file. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna so this side's already cut off. This one's still there, but we're just gonna like really quick, just kind of put it back on, just to see what we did, what happened. Let's see. See how it looks now. All right. So you see, let me get behind the camera now. So yeah, this side still has it. Let me turn it on this side and then bam, this side's gone. Right there. So let's see from the bottom. Let's see how that looks. So it's like right under the pillar right there. And you know, depending the color I go with on the car, like let's say if it's like a dark color or whatever, then the edges of that glass I'd most likely be hitting that with like a black marker right there, just so it kind of blends in. What's up, Casey? What up? So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the other side in a bit. I don't know. Let me know, guys, if this is like a tool that you're able to get in your area. I know, you know, some guys might have never seen it or have seen it, or you know, or maybe it's hard to get. Let me know. Because maybe I could hit dude up and try to see if I can get some, you know. We'll see. All right, let's go on to the next one. Let's see right here. So we did this side. Now we gotta go this side. This side right here. Let me I'm gonna change that angle again. Every time I'm looking, I feel like my hands are just like in the way. Let me see. I'm gonna stand up real quick just to see the angle. Try to fix this. Just trying to find that good angle for you guys right here. Because if I end up finding it, I might have to mark the table, or like put some marks, like saying like, all right, put the camera right there where you're doing that angle right there. Let's see. I should have brought my my laptop, man. I could have set it aside and see the angle. Yeah, maybe before I could, let me check. All right, cool. So I want to make sure I'm good, man. I don't want to. Well, I mean, if I mess up, it's all good, you know. It's all good. I'll figure it out. If I had to use another glass for the interior, maybe I'd have to swap out the roof too, you know. Uh-oh. Here, let me for precaution, I'm gonna put a piece of tape. You guys saw what happened right there. It like slid. Here, I'll play it safe. I'll go from this side to this side. All right. I remember Luis had a good idea when he used to sand areas. He used to put a piece of tape, and this way, whatever area he would be at, he would just be sanding that area, and that would help him to go over an area he didn't want to like sand anymore. And I was like, yo, that's pretty dope idea. And right now I'm putting this little piece of tape on the glass. It kind of reminded me of him. Right there. Yeah, shout outs to Luis. I really like his building style. He's very clean. He likes to keep things very accurate. And he takes his time too with the builds. He doesn't like just rush through them. And then at the end, you know, you end up seeing that end result, and you're like, dang, like it was worth the wait. And I remember he had taken a hiatus for a bit because he started working and stuff, and just recently, you know, he's been on it, like building again, just doing stuff. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. This is where we're at, right here. Let's see, we're almost there, guys. Let me just try to get those teeth in there. Yeah, I need to get that little block. I think it would make my my hands feel a bit more comfortable with a little bit of height. Because right now it feels a little awkward. I'm also not trying to force down the saw. I'm just pulling it, pushing it like back and forth. Alright, let's see. Let me see if I can wiggle it. Alright, I think it's gonna break. Is it? Nope. We're getting there. I can feel the starting to move. Man, this little saw is interesting, man. I don't know if it's the wood or on this thing, like the handle feels different. Like imagine being out in the woods, and all you have is this little saw to survive. That's it. That'd be crazy. Take you forever to cut branches or things to like start a little fire, get some food, cook it. Oh, got some rhythm going. All right, let's see. Oh, there we go. It's breaking. Bam. All right, we got it off. Here, let's put this in showcase right here in the little case for now, and then I'll clean it in a little bit. but let me see. Let me get my file again. Bam, all right, and then see. All right, I might need to cut a little more, like in. I feel like I went a little bit out on the, a little bit more in on the other one. Little spot I don't need. Let me see. All right, let's check it out. Let's see. Oh yeah, right there. There's a little bit of black right there. Need to get rid of that. All right, cool. Let me see, or do I? Let me, here, I need to do the real deal with the tape. Fitment, tape mode. All right, side's good. Oh yeah, look at that. All funky. Yeah, that needs to come off. Right there. Okay. Just gonna switch up the angle just a tad bit. Right there. Here, let's do this again. Make it small on that side and then just bigger on this side. There we go. Yeah, our cat's freaking out right now because of all the fireworks. There's people lighting them up already out here. Here, let me see if maybe I could do it like this, but then I feel a little blind, like I can't see. Oh no, wait. Now I'm gonna use the other teeth, the smaller ones. I wonder if these are gonna be a little bit killer, like Jaws teeth. Oh shoot, I think it is better with these the little mini one. All right, let's see. Ooh. Yeah, it feels. Here, let me see. The hell, that's pretty fast. Yeah, shout outs to Pete. He texted me earlier today telling me about the autofocus. Like there was like a tutorial video on it. But it did work just for the iPhone, like when you're taking pictures or like video. But since I'm using my iPhone to stream, like right now, it won't work for that. That was the thing that I was like, dang, what the heck? Like there's no way to control it and like save it. It's kind of on its own. And we'll see if one little piece came off. We're getting there, guys. So I don't know, I might need like a third-party app or something. Okay, here we go. We're almost there. Hope you guys are hanging out, possibly building right now. All right, let's follow this real quick. I think this is like the proper way to file, right? One direction. And I'm gonna go, and it's like, wait a minute. Well, it depends, I guess, like what direction. Yeah, I need to clean these. These are some Tamiya ones I've had in a drawer, but they already started getting rusted. I'm like, dang, gotta bust these out. Gotta clean them out. All right, so here we are now. We cut off another little piece. Let's see. Let's do the fitment again on this. All right, I think this is gonna look a lot better now. I can kind of see it. All right, let's see. So this is the way it looks underneath. This is the side. And then here is the other side. right there. So now it's like this car's just cruising now. And like, it's just a big old wide open window right there. Let's see. Yeah, I might need to just file a little bit on this part right here. Bring down some of that thickness. But once I stop this real quick, I'll jump on the comments, chat it up with you guys real quick. If you guys have any questions, hit me up on there. Or suggestions too, you know. All right. So inspecting the glass. All right, there we go. So this piece can chill. And let me flip this around, guys. This one can chill out for a bit. So we got these cut out for now. Then the next one was the rear glass. Let's get this piece over here. Let's jump in the. Let me see if I can see the live chat. Let's see. GB Models, what's up? Good, man. How are you? Slowly get here, a little chilly. Right on, man. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does have the two plates, so you can do add another plate to make. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I see what you mean. Okay. I'll have to try that in the future with like another build there. So this is gonna be the fitment for this next one, because the one thing I did notice is that how that's sticking down like right there. And then you flip it around, you see the glass sticking down on the vents right there, and that's kind of annoying. So here's what we're gonna do. Kind of the same process. We're gonna get some tape to hold this part. Get it in position. I have to probably do it like this instead. Try to let it fall in there. It kind of turns and twists. What the hell? Feels weird. There we go. I'm gonna still put the tub just to kind of see what's going on. See how much more it sticks out. There we go. I don't think it's holding it though that good in the back. Yeah, this glass is sliding. Here, let me try to put a little blind right here, like I can't see what's going on. All right, let's try this again. All right, I think it's right there. Feels like it. I'm trying to slide the glass back, but not too much, just enough where it fills in, you know, the back window right there. Meaning like all this right here. As long as it fills in all this. There's no gaps, that's cool. I do see a little small piece sticking out. So that's definitely what's gonna be getting cut. Right there. So let me do this. Let me grab the marker again. I'm gonna mark it back here. Probably gonna cut it. All that right there. Doesn't have to be a lot, but looks like maybe like 1 to 2 millimeters. It's gonna be cut off. Well, you don't see that now, that black. But it does feel like it's in, like the glass, like all the way. It just, I don't know, one side seems sticking down more than the other. But that should help right there. Okay. Keel. Yeah, let me drink some coffee real quick, guys. Had a long day, you know, running errands, chilling with the fam. Packaged up some orders too that shipped out. And then once we were home, we had to just clean up, fix things around the pad and whatnot. And I finally, I was supposed to go on here earlier. My plan was to go on around 9:30, 10, but then I got busy and I couldn't. So here it is. So we're gonna cut off that piece right there from the back. So that's from the bottom. Let me see. Let me try to cover this up again, just so I don't scratch risk scratching the glass. So let me take off this piece. Yeah, the tape comes in so handy for so many different things. There's the black right there. That we ended up cutting. Yeah, it's like a really nice guide. I think we're gonna go with this small one. Here, I'll let me see if I can fix the angle for you guys. Right there. Man, I can see the reflection from the camera on this thing, so I think this kind of helps real quick. All right. So I'm gonna visually just put it over the next to the tape. I'm just going back and forth. This will probably be faster the way Lee was telling me if I put 2 blades. Put 3 blades? No. Alright, let's check it out. Damn, look at that. It's just breaking off. How to use my nail. Finger. There it is. Came off. Should I keep this? Maybe use this for a piece on the interior? Nah. There we go. There's the glass. Let me file this a little bit. But yeah, this glass I'm definitely gonna buff it with Maguire's compound, and also a polishing cloth with the Dremel. It's definitely gonna get hit with all that prior to, you know, just so it looks all uniform. But that won't be until the end, until like the assembly part comes. That's what now that'll end up happening. Okay. So let's turn this around. Throw this in here. See how we're gonna have to see how it looks now. See if I manage to scoot it in there a little bit better, so this way when we get down to being in that little grill area, you don't see glass sticking out or it getting in the way. All right. So let's make sure this top area is all filled up. Right there, the bottom. There. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it works. I might have to just file a little bit. If I wanted to keep it even, I would have to hit this little area at the top right here. There you go. So that's that part right there. For that. And what has this piece on? See the back. And in here, it doesn't go over the vents. It's pretty, you can see right here. It's all cleared. Cool. All right. So that was one of the things in the homework on the list that needed to be taken care of. There's that. Another one, I know it's gonna have to be with the side right here for the antennas that I wanted to throw down right here. I just gotta make the incisions. The only thing I did forget was the nipper that I used to cut that wire. But we'll figure it out right now. I don't think it's that crazy. Hey, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of that angle. Was that all right? I mean, I couldn't even see anything but the reflection. Just kind of knowing that, like, all right, you know. He got it in there. Hey, what's up, Modelcar 1589? What up? All right, let's see. All right, so for this one, I need okay, cool. Thanks, man. Thanks for letting me know. Bust out the lead pencil. This is the Gundam edition. Gundam. There you go. 0.3 millimeter. Right there. The lead pencil. Mechanical lead pencil. All right. So let's see. Let's try to visualize this for now. I don't know if I should do it like from back here, right here. I know most cars, obviously, what the antennas are like sticking up like that, right there. Maybe right here, that would look pretty clean. I have one right here, and then have the other one right here. if I should do this one higher and then this one a little lower. Here, let me mark it. Oh, what the hell? It must have been like a dud. Let me take off this. I think I broke this little piece of lead a while back. Oh yeah, I did. What the hell? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there we go. I was like thinking, damn, there's no lead in here? What happened? There you go. Bang. 2 little dots right here. I don't know, maybe down here. I need to erase that. Hold on. Alright, got it off. Okay. So there's gonna be 1 dot right there. Because that's gonna shoot up. And I don't know if I should put the other one right here. See, if I had my laptop, I could look up some references. So like, I don't know if I should do this one like right here. And then the other one shooting out of right here. I mean, I could angle them too. Be like, I don't want to do the straight. I want to do it at an angle. So like if that's angled and that's angled, that could work. Man, what if they were back here though? All exaggerated. I don't know. What do you guys think? Right here, one right there, and then one right here. Cause like if it's sitting there, it'll be coming out of that one right there. Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair gap. Like right there, and then right there. Here, let me get another. Let me get 2. Oh, here we are. Another tunnel. Yay! Let's see. Yeah, I gotta clean these too. These are dirty. Maybe I'll polish them soon. Okay. So I got 2 of them now. Because I gotta polish these to make them look nice, because they look dirty. It's almost like I kind of want it to be like that. Like one after the other. Laying back. Oh, there we go. Right there. Like laid back, like they're just like somebody bent them. Yeah, we're gonna do them in the back right there. I think so. Not in the front. Right here. On the way, covering the door. Up. I want to. Yeah, alright. Too much playing around. Let's get to business. So we need to get the drill bits. This one. And the drills. Alright, let's see which one will work. Ooh, here we go. 0.5. Man, that might be too big. Oh no, that might be the size actually. It's pretty close right there. Yeah, we can try that one. Worst comes to worst, we'll fill it up. You push it down. How do I do this again? Let's pick one. You gotta go like this. Push it down right here. Then it pops up. Stick this one out. And we'll use the God hand piece. Now why are these still getting stuck? There we are. Pin vise. Drop that bad boy in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nervous. Nah. Just staring at it right now. I'm like thinking, damn, am I making the right decision? Yeah, because it wouldn't make sense if this one was lower and then this one was higher. But maybe it will. All right, we're gonna start with this one. This is gonna set it off right here. This you see, let me switch it up. Sorry guys, I'm like trying to get in the zone over here, but I'm not even thinking about the camera angle for you guys. Here, I'll just put it like this for now. Let me try to, because this is an important one right here. Here, I'll go straight at it, and then I'll have to just to get the little. Just want to do it like this. I just don't want to bend the drill bit because I don't want to snap it. If I mess up, it's all good. I'll just redo it. Put glue, sand it, primer. No, then we're good. I think we're good. I could always manipulate it too with like a little file, give it like a little shape, like a little diamond kind of shape. Damn, those little curlies just keep popping up. Look at that. All right, let's see. But yeah, we got to do it. I'm trying to think how I did it with my Hudson Hornet. I did the similar thing with the antennas at an angle. Okay. Oof, I just heard a big explosion right now. Okay. Wonder if I might have to go a little bigger. Yeah, these little things take time. Like everything else, takes time. The angle's coming in. Okay. Ooh, seems a little deep. All right, let me bust out. Okay, so this is a 0.5. So to throw it off, we might have to use like a zero. No, wait, I think it's this one. No, this is a 2s. Was there something in between? Oh no, it is gonna be those. I'm gonna probably go with like a 0.6. Just to make it a little bigger for the wire. Put that right there. Here, maybe I'll put you guys back in that angle I had. If it's probably better. Let's see. Maybe this is better angle. Just trying to see if this looks straight. Okay, go back. Man, it's so quiet out here in the outside. Let me I think I'm gonna have to do this. Watch, drill it in, drill, and then I'm gonna. Oh, there we go. It went right through now. Here we go, guys. I could feel it on the other side, on the inside. Let's say like right there. Here, I'll try to show you guys. It's right there. See how it's coming on right there? So we're gonna pull this back. What I did on the last one, I put like CA glue on the inside, and then I basically seal that. But as you could see, the angle it's sticking out, it's going back, but then it's going out. So I can always bend this, you know. I could bend it. There we go. Right there. I bent it a little bit. I'm probably fall right now, but I bent it in a way so this way it's like more straight. I don't know if you guys can see that. And boom. It's just gonna go that way, but you glue it up and you're good. So that one's set. Now that I have it right here, let's see. how high do I want it that I could, there we go. All right. Like I kind of want to hold it just so this way I can, when I'm drilling the other hole now, I could kind of see that angle. Oh wait, let me see it like this first. Something laid back, kind of exaggerated. All right. So I gotta do a next step, but then that'll look kind of weird. I think up here, like a little step, kind of going up. Throw it off. So like that first. Then I'm gonna angle it. So and sideways angle. You just want to make the incision. I'll figure out the rest later because I might adjust like some or chamfer up some little areas with like a diamond file or something, just so there's more of a thing right there. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Now we have those two drilled out. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. Here, let me play with this one better. Can I get it in? Right there. Ah, there you go. Should poke my eye. I'm like, I don't know if you guys ever done this before. Man, I mean, it's nothing crazy. I'm just kind of wanting to know. Okay. Should have just bent them together. Alright, let's see. They're gonna be like this. Something like this. Sticking out. And then I'm gonna cut these. So they're gonna be long, but not that like crazy long, you know? But for now, at least we got those little things cut out or drilled out. Here, let me get a little bit of a little sanding pad. Let's clean them up a little. So I need to go back and reprimer those. Here it is. So I'm using the diamond file. All I'm doing is just inserting it at an angle with the top of the triangle going in, just so it starts to kind of create like a groove in there. hope this angle is working for you guys to watch. Let me overlook. I think so. I'll show you guys in a bit. Kind of what's going on here. Let me get the gun primer brush. This is when all these little tools start to come in handy. You gotta keep them around your area. It's almost like giving it like an imprint indentation right there, like almost like little teardrops in a way, right there. Like if someone in Japan has this Corvair, took it to their homie's shop, and was like, "Do the works, dog. Do the works." He's like, "All right, I'll do what I do best." Nah, stupid. Right, I'm just playing around, guys. Let's see. So this way now, here I'll use the other side because I kind of bent it right there. Ah, never mind. There we go. No, it contours a little bit better in there. Dang. Maybe like right there. I'll snip it right here. Here, watch. Let me get tape. Where's the other one? I just keep hearing fireworks over here on my side of the woods. Shit, maybe I'll polish these right now too. I just have to wear a glove because that shit smells, and then you don't want to get it all over your hands too. Let me see, this tape's getting on the way on this one, on the second one. I'm gonna close these up, they're too wide. They're probably gonna be like this, like that wide. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna glue them, like, you know, obviously when I'm getting towards the end, like this is like at the end. This is just a mock-up, but once it's in the end, it's gonna get cut, and then the length too. They're gonna be like right here. One's gonna be a little longer than the other, but yeah, we should have those two right there. Here, let me turn it around better. I don't know if you guys could see it. Right there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna jump on the chat in a little bit right now. But yeah, that's kind of one of the things that was in my mind that I was like, man, I gotta do it up. Gotta do it fast, soon. Yeah, thank you guys for watching too. Oh yeah, this one goes over here. Yeah, I even pulled out some of my my regular brushes. I was kind of doing like a little inventory check, trying to see like what I need. Here, let me put this body up here, and then maybe you guys could kind of see something. Let's see, fix this. All right, here we go. Right there. Look at those big old antennas gonna hit the light right there cruising through Japan. Here, let me fix them. They're like that. Bam, right there. That's how they're gonna be, like swords sticking up. I think I'm gonna make the bottom one longer and the top one shorter. I think that's what's gonna be. But yeah, that's kind of the mood, the vibe I'm gonna go with on that one right there. That'd be annoying. Driving, just hitting everything right there. Dang, that'd be crazy. Let me show you guys my brushes right here. You know, we had Shane on recently on the podcast this last Tuesday, a couple days ago. He talked a lot about him using PPG as the clear. And I remember I've had this cup for a long time, and you know, every time I see the logo, I think of him. So now I was like, I gotta make it official. Gotta bust out the cup to hold and house these brushes right here that I have. Let's see, let's bust them out. So it's quite a mix of brushes. These are the here, let me show you the HIQ parts brushes, which are, you can see at the bottom it says HIQ. Another Japanese brand, really dope brand. HIQ parts. These are the different sizes. Yeah, so I have, this is like a set right here that I love. And then down here, you know, with Shane, we had talked about Model Masters. And when I found out that they were done, that was it. You know, I started to go to local hobby store or eBay just to locate these brushes, these sizes. And I haven't even used this one. This one's still new. These brushes are still thick. So later when I'm ready, you know, pop this in the thinner, get all the stuff off, and then ready to paint, ready to use. This one, this is another one, another Model Master. Let's see, there we go, Model Master. Yeah, this one, I used it a little bit back then. I have another one that's a bit bigger than this. It's all thrashed. That one that I've used a lot for airbrushing, for when I'm cleaning out my pot or the cup. Then I got myself this brush here. This is a Tamiya modeling brush. And then I have this one. It's funny because this thing's like pretty big, you know, it's all like when you grip it, you're like, what the heck? And then you take off this thing, and then like, it's so small right there, that little, the paint, it's like just like little detail, doing like small little things. But yeah, these brushes, I keep them here in this cup for now. It's gonna be the new home for that right there. So I was thinking about a lot about the interior tub. How am I gonna work this out, right? Obviously, I was showing you guys that, you know, with some tools I could flatten and cut this, a lot of stuff that sticks out. And then I was like, well, once I get all that done, what comes next, you know? Because this needs to be smoothed out. Like if I primer this, you're still gonna see some detail in here, you know? So then I started to think, you know what, I might have to use a styrene, like a really thin sheet of styrene to glue on to the interior of the walls, the interior of the car. So that's something I've been kind of considering that I need to do for this. And I'm just like, man, how am I gonna bust out? I need to figure it out. Yo, what up, Luis? Dang. Hey, man, I hope I did the antennas right. I don't know. You tell me. We'll see. Dang. Nice, man. Thanks for joining us. You're on the lunch break. Let me see. Later on, Lee had to take off. All right. Let's see. Not for those of you guys that are tuned in, thank you. All right. So then one thing I was thinking, like, man, all right. So let's say, for example, that I needed a piece of styrene to cover this. How would I do it? Most likely, my key go-to would be the tape. So let's see. Let's see what I could do. Here, I'll try to change that angle again. You guys let me know if this is like an angle you guys are preferring. This might be it. This might be the one. So the way I would do it is like lay out some tape in here. Try to get it as close as possible to that corner right there. And then I need tweezers to fix it. Because with my fingers, it gets really bulky in there. Let me pull this back, and then I'm trying to slide it down. Ah, what the heck? Here, let me see what I can do right here. There we go. Check it out, guys. Right there. I still need another piece of tape. Is this size right here, 6mm, because I don't think I'm gonna have to need like a big old chunk of something kind of useless, or maybe we'll see. So I kind of want to put it right here. Here, let me cut it in half for now. Okay, so I need another strip to go along right here. So I'm probably going to use the same size, but we're going to go a little longer. All right there. So let's do this. Yeah, it's fine if it goes over. That's okay. I'll fix that later. I'm gonna get a piece of styrene in a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys probably one of the ways I do it. So now I need is the hobby knife. But yeah, let me know. I'm gonna check the chat in a bit. But if you guys like this, I don't know, throw up like a number 1 in the comments. So this way, I'll check it in a bit, and you guys keep me posted if this is gonna be an angle you guys prefer when I do these hangouts building wise, you know. Yeah. But yeah, let me know here. I'm gonna stand up right here. Do you guys want to say anything? Because it looks clean. I like it. I like it. But yeah, if you guys like it, just let me know. Like, leave like a comment in the chat. All right. So I'm gonna use my. Damn, this thing's all dirty. Let's see if it works. It's all like sticky, like residue. I must have been using it for something. I never tossed out the blade. So I'm basically going to be cutting right here the excess that I don't need. We need that part right there. Oh yeah, we need to get this little piece off. We don't need this. Okay. All right, cool. I'll be back. Let me go ahead and look for like a thin sheet of styrene. I'll be back. All right, dudes, I'm back. Zach. All right, so we have this Evergreen Scale Models polystyrene sheet right here. All right, so this is a, what is it, 0.5 on the thickness. So I'll be rolling with this. So this is what we're gonna do. Oh, wait, is it the same? What is this? This feels thick. Nah, that's not the one. That's this one. I feel like I must have put this sheet. This is the wrong sheet. On a different one. Yeah, this is the thickness. This is a thin. All right, cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take off our template right here that we just created. Maybe I should get it from the bottom over here better. This is for this side of the panel, which is gonna be pretty much the same on the other side. There we go. And here, we'll just put it like right there, closest to the edge. Okay. We're gonna see if this works, guys. So I'm gonna need my ruler. That is right here. Current one. I need to change mine up. I need to upgrade to the Hasegawa one for the transparency, because this one, it's solid. It's not even transparent. And I need to see what I'm cutting on the other end. All right. And then let me here, I'm gonna use a traditional number 11 blade for this one here. Basically, we're just gonna cut it out. Damn, this blade feels huge. Let's get the back side. We're just gonna cut it all the way down for now. I'm just trying to pretty much get it out of the sheet. There you go. Bam. Okay. Let's keep turning it. Now we're gonna get this little angle right here. All right, cool. We got it out of there. And now we need to cut this piece right here. This is like the part that's from the armrest. Yeah, it's been so long since I've used a number 11 blade, an Alpha. It feels big. Like I almost feel like it's in a snap or something. I'm just so used to using this blade right here, a smaller blade. Look at the size. This thing's tiny. I mean, there's a brand new blade on this one, so it's like it's pretty sharp. Let's see here. All right. So let me take this off. There we go. Damn, it came off easy. All right. So let's peel this off. Where's my tweezers? Here we go. We're gonna get this tape off. Ah. The heck? It's like in there. There we go. It didn't want to come off. I was like, dang, tweezers are making me look bad. Nah. Alright. We'll set this aside. I thought we're gonna need it because I could always just trace this on the other one. So let's see. Moment of truth. Alright. So basically I'm gonna want to glue this in here. Right? As you can see, it's not, there's a fitment issue. We pretty much got to cut a little more right there. It's all good. We can still do it. Let me see here. I think maybe like that much. I'm just eyeballing it at this point. All right, that's cool right there. Try it again. We'll keep cutting until we get it, you know? All right. So let's see the front. Okay. So now we got something going in the front right here. It's not really gonna matter too much for the front because that's something you're not really gonna see. Right? Okay, here we go. I'm just trying to cut out at least like maybe 1 millimeter of material from every little edge side. Okay, this side's gonna probably need more on this part. And then later I'm gonna cut that out like after. But for now, watch. Check out this tool. This tool is pretty handy. It's fast. This cuts all this stuff like nothing. I mean, obviously because it's thin, but even if I had something thick, there we go. Now we're in. All right. So that right there, you know, when it gets down to primary and painting and all that, it'll be smooth. It'll be nice and smooth on those inside panels right there. The same, like if I decided to like knock down all this stuff right here, I could, you know, still lay down styrene in there. But it's mostly going to be this. So let's say I needed another piece, but for the other opposite side, you know, you want it to fit on the other side of the thing. Instead of doing the whole thing again with tape and all that, this is where you can pretty much use your panel line pen for something like this. Oh no, that's not that one. I'm like, where'd I put them? Here, let me put this on the way. Here they are. Another Gundam panel line pen. I'm telling you, some of this stuff, man, it comes in very handy, the Gundam stuff. Regarding the tools, you know, if you guys haven't built one of those kits, I recommend, you know, get one, get like a basic one, and then just take the time to build it. To be a fast one, but still, it's like just the instruction. It's pretty neat. All right, let's see. So since the bottom is like flat, you know, and we want to take advantage of that, so this way we don't have to be cutting that because it's a pretty big piece. You want to put it as close to the edge. Let's say like right here. Right now, you know, you can't really see it, or maybe you could, but I'm just outlining the shape without moving. There you go. There it is. So that's the other part. Obviously, since I outlined it, it's gonna be a little bit bigger, just a little bit. So when we cut, we could cut it like, instead of the outside, we could probably go a little bit in or on. There we go. All right, let's cut it out of the sheet because this sheet's all over the place. And yes, I could have used a ruler with the knife, but this is just like another option. This is a God hand tool that I'm using. It's meant for projects like this. They're pretty much scissors for like styrene. There we go. And I do carry them currently out, but later I will get them back in the store. But if you guys want one, let me know. I could always set one aside when I get them in. Let me see here. Yeah, these are pretty dope. I really like these cutters. Bam. Don't you have some, Casey? I think you have a set, don't you? Bam, there we go. All right. Now we got two. See, they're pretty identical. Siamese twins. No, I'm playing. Boom. Boom. Gemelos. There we go. Poof. We got the other one. So now we got these two pieces. That'll be like something else to glue on. Here, let me see. Mock this up. Because I know I'm going to have to still kind of cut them because we got this piece going in there. And you want them to flow, you know? Yeah, I could probably make it flow right there. All right, cool. So yeah, that's getting me excited right there because now we're starting to aim for like a custom interior. So I'm gonna need those, set those aside, get this all primered up, and then this is gonna be smooth, you know, get this one ready. Then I don't know about this seat though. I don't know if I should like cut this out and put something else, or maybe get something designed, like the interior with the seats, or maybe I could just scratch build something in there. Also, I gotta see, guys. You guys gotta kind of let me know, right there, what you guys think I should do. Man, I'm kind of thinking, man, I should probably put like a mirror behind the camera for the angle that I have it, so this way I could see maybe the comments or something, because I don't even know what's going on the other side. Let me see. So we'll put this back. But yeah, so far what you guys have kind of been seeing me do lately, I mean in this stream right here regarding like tools. Let me get the stuff out of the way. I don't like the way it looks right now. It looks kind of crazy. Okay, let's feed this fool. This fool's hungry. Damn. You even kicked a little bit of dust right there. Let's fetch him this bone. We got it. Yeah, the handy cleaner. All right, so let's see. Highly recommend getting yourself one of these, a mechanical pencil. It doesn't have to be this Gundam one. It could be whatever if you have one in your house. Add that to the arsenal. This is also a pen, but it's a little bit more of a marker. Like if you see the little tip right there. Panel line. Recommend one of these as well. And let's see. Obviously for hobby knives, I mean, you could either use whatever hobby knife you have if it's an 11 blade, or if you want to go with one of these smaller designer ones. I'd recommend one of the designer ones. If you already have this, try to get one of these. Those are sick. And then also these cutters right here for styrene. And then tapes. I mean, dang. This tape goes a long way. I've had it for a long time. There's different sizes, the 18 millimeter. There's also a 10 and a 6 as well. Yeah, all three. I recommend all three. This is definitely something you need to add to the bench. Right there. Yeah, those come in super handy. You know, the saw. You already saw it earlier. Cool little saw right there. This is the ruler. I bought this a long time ago at Michael's. Long time ago. I don't even, who knows if they still sell this or not. I really don't know. But you need a small ruler, at least 6 inches long, you know. If you think of the length of a model car, it's gonna be at least that. Like the Corvair, right now I'm trying to measure it. I think the Corvair is about 7 inches. So, but I mean, that's fine, you know. I have a 12 inch, but that's too big. That's way too big. Gets in the way. Can't forget about tweezers, you know. Whatever tweezers, you know. I like using these flat tip ones. Not so much the pointy ones. It's just whenever I'm gonna like touch stuff with the flat. If they're pointy, sometimes end up like marking the paint or messing it up. but I like those flat tip ones. Files as well. You know, whatever files, you know, get your hands on different files, different sizes. Definitely come in very handy. We don't carry these no more, but if you get a little brush, or little brush is pretty cool too, to clean a lot of the small little pieces of styrene that get in there. Pin vise, you know, that's recommended. A file if you can get your hands on a bigger size file. I know these were more of the smaller, more detail work, but if you want to get, see, I even have the bigger one right here. The big brother and the little brother. See, they're all busted. They're all rusted. I've had these for a long time. I gotta clean them. Gotta get some WD or something. Just clean them up. But yeah, that's pretty much a lot of the stuff that I used to make this happen. Progress so far on the build. And look how much time it took. I think it's almost been a couple hours maybe, or hour and a half at least, of putting in that work for the model. It almost feels like I didn't do much, but yeah, I mean, there's definitely some advancements that were made. And now, you know, we're going to be getting close to, what do you call it? So here's the tools. There's the model right here. So, you know, it's like more homework, kind of knowing like what needs to be done. Here, let me try to put that right there for you guys. Like what's next. Definitely gonna be putting more attention to the interior tub. Right there, I gotta start brainstorming what kind of design I want to do. That's gonna be custom. That's one bit on the homework. Cutting out the length of the wires, resizing those is gonna be another one. And then, you know, I gotta do a mock-up. I gotta put the wheels on. I gotta put the undercarriage, the belly, all that stuff. I gotta set it up just to kind of see how it looks, you know. Because what if I don't like it, or I don't know. That's really gonna tell me like what I need to do next, you know. Kind of point me in the right direction and kind of go from there. The tail lights too. I gotta see. I don't know if I'm gonna go with the regular tail lights or maybe switch those out and put something else. I gotta see even if I even have the option. Like, do I even have the parts for something like that? Cause shit, I could be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do all this and that, but then I don't have the parts, you know. And then at the end, I'm gonna be looking like this dude right here, with his hands on his cheek right there, all sad, all depressed. Like, dang, I should have done it, man. Let me go in the chat. Shout out some people that are tuned in. Let's see here. J Hart, Modelworks. What's up, man? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us. Slowly Models. What's up? Luis Aguilar, hanging in there. The Graveyard Shift. Damn, bro, do it up. Modelcar 1589. And then also Crow Customs Lee. He was on here earlier. Then he took off. He had a jam. You know, last time I was talking about these chamfer bits, and this is one I already had, and then this is a new one I just acquired right here. And these are pretty big, you know. Man, I don't know how long it's been, but I don't know if it was on Etsy. It was somewhere online. I ended up buying this set right here. And it has all these sizes. Look at that. Even little tiny ones. A burr set. Yeah, and all these will fit on my pin vise as well. Yeah, the bottom looks kind of weird, but But yeah, this is something I got online. Look this up if you guys are looking for. Look up Fox Germany, and then type in that, or that might be the item number right there, 1920-2212. Fox setting burrs, a 12 set. But yeah, look at the tiniest one right there. That's small. But yeah, I picked these up. So this I keep over here with in this little box. It fits perfect. And then over here we have all my different drill bits and chisels. I mean, some of them are still drills, but they're different types of drills. And then this thing here, I never talk about this, but one day I'm gonna showcase this. This is also a scriber. So you have, you know, it says curve and grade, but it's like one's pointing, the other one's a little bit more round on there. So I gotta bust out those. And then these right here, they're like flat chisels. These are the different sizes you get from 3.2, 3.5, 4, and a 4.5. It's just like odd, not odd, but you know, it's like in between like sizes right there. And then this is also the smaller set. This is like a 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5 up to 3 right there. So let's see, what was this one? So after 3, then it's 3.2 and so forth, right? So it's like, it's almost like it's like these two go together. And then this one, look at the angle. There you go, right there is a different angle. Somewhat of a chisel in a way. But you could also drill with it, like by turning it. So I really like how these fit pretty flush right there in this box. Put those right there. That's one of my to-go-tos right there. But these right here, these are new. I'm definitely going to be adding those to that box right there. And I know I have another one that has just nothing but sizes of man, where did I put it? Can't even find it. No, it's not right. It's not this one. No, it's not that one. Huh, I lost it. Oh, that ain't it. Oh, where the heck did I put it? Wait, is it? No, those are wheels. So yeah, oh, it's right underneath. Come on. Can't make this up. All right. So down here, these are other bits that do not fit in there. The other one, obviously, but I have saws, chisels, even that bigger size saw right there. And then these are just blades that are in here. And then all the used ones, I put them down there. Yeah, just a variety of little stuff. Oh, there's my lead right there for the pencil. I was wondering where I put it. I was like, man, let me hardware store. That's funny. There it is. This is the Gundam edition. All right, focus. There it is. 0.3. Yeah, throw that in there. And then these are also just all blades in here. It's like stocked up on that stuff. But yeah, this stuff, you know, once in a while swap out blades, toss them out, put them in these little boxes. I don't just toss them in the trash. Like I'll keep them here. So this way, you know, whenever it's time to discard the whole thing, at least they're all in a little container as opposed to just like that. But I really like the housing on these. It's pretty dope. But yeah, as you can see here, you chamfer it. You could drill a hole and then start to use this chamfering bit, and then you'll get that kind of finish like the one in the middle. And then at the end, you could, you know, place an item in there as well. So that's pretty dope. Works out pretty clean right there. Here, let me set this down. I'm gonna drink some more coffee, and then I'm gonna be taking off in a little bit. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Let me know if you guys got any questions. What's up with everybody? How's everybody doing? Yeah, it's already, pretty sure it's already midnight right now. Maybe past that, 12:30. It's quiet. It was like those firecrackers earlier. I kept hearing them in the streets or just from far, you know. But now it's like, it's kind of chill. Oh, wait a minute. I hear something. Man, I know my cat's freaking out. He's like hiding, closet. Well, you got which part? The part for the roof. Dang. Uh-oh. What are you gonna do? I wonder. Let's see. Yeah, you might have to. You might have to design one. Get like print one up. You know, I might have to do something like that. Here, let me see how back I can get. If I can get a cool angle here. Let's see. Bam. Right there. Yeah, if man, I hope you sort that out right there with that. Yeah, if anybody has any suggestions or links or things like maybe some equipment I should get regarding like for the camera, like for different angles and stuff like that, that would work. Let me know, keep me posted, because I would really be interested in seeing like what else I can do to get like better angles right there. I'm gonna rewatch the video later as to those parts where the camera was like facing me, but like more on the table. I'm really curious to see that. Bird's eye. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I really would like to see how that would work, like look and all that good stuff right there. Yeah, there. I have like here. Hold on. Let me grab something real quick. All right. Since we're here, let's. I gotta put something away, but we'll just bust out with this thing real quick. Show you guys. And maybe Casey will see something that he recognizes. So this case right here, I keep a lot of styrene. Here, let me flip the camera. Check it out. There's a lot of old school stickers right here from artists. So we have Slowly Models. This is probably one of your first stickers I ever got from you. And then this is another one you got right there. We got the Vision 124 sticker, OG Skeleton. This is before Skeleton evolved and became that. But yeah, this is the very first like stickers that he came out with. Then we got an OG Tropical Glitz. This is one of my OG ones right here. Right there with the two blades. ScaleWorld.net. That's an OG one, 2015. That's an OG one too, right there with the plaque. We don't even have those no more. The podcast one also. SKM Mafia right here. Also another OG one. Texas Scale Modelcars. I don't know if he's still around. I'm not sure. And then also, what is it? Piles Customs. I remember we did a sticker swap, but I don't think he did model cars. I think his thing was Hot Wheels. And he was active, like doing stuff back then. This was like 2017, 18. And I remember we would chat at times and we traded stickers. And his page like blew up. He had like a pretty big following and he was just doing customs. But I don't know what happened. Like, I just lost touch. Like, I don't even know if he's even on Instagram anymore. But let's open this up. Let's see. Bam. Let's see. Let's check it out. Yeah, so just different tools, you know. Protractor. This is Wave, another company from Japan. You can just, you know, switch this up. A lot of cool things that they had. But I keep this one, you know, in here just because of the styrene, you know, measuring stuff, cutting stuff up. This is an Olfa hobby knife. This is more like a medium size like blade, but man, this thing's dirty. I need to swap it. You can see the debris already on there from the last time I used it. I mean, I could wipe it off with lacquer thinner, you know, with a little rag. And then these are God hand tweezers. Yeah, like bending tweezers. You got the angle and straight. Damn, these are old. Oh, here they are. Gotta put these somewhere else. These are some OG water slide decals. These were really hard to work with. I think that's why I kind of put them away because I was like, man, I don't think I'm gonna use these anytime soon. They like as soon as water touches them, they start to, you know, work and then they rip. Damn, these are old school ones too. I still have all the material on there, the tape and the chrome. Infinity Easy Cutting Type A. I used to sell these a lot, like when I was starting off vending an online store. This was like one of the hottest products I had at the time. But then over the years, it just became really hard to acquire from them. But I ended up getting some of the other mats that they had made at the time. There's B and C. I think D was the only one I didn't get just because I didn't see what I would use it for, like a use for that one. There's a bunch of tools I have right here that these are all for Gundam building, scribing, and I never really talk about these. I rarely like show them. Check it out. This is a small. A lot of these are like pretty hard to find now. Like you either come across them or you just won't. I have not seen these anymore. You can lay out their tape. Some of them are still new. I didn't even break them out. Like this is still new. It's to cut tape. You lay out your tape on there. You cut it out. This was to you lay this over your Gundam figure in certain areas, and you could scribe on their body. You could even bend them. And this too. I don't even know. Oh, yeah, I think I did open this one, or maybe not, but dang. I know, dude. Like, we were going hard, like buying all kinds of stuff at that time. We were building these. And we'll get back into it, I think later. Once I want to kind of switch it up from builds, I'll probably start building some Gundams. Just to, you know, get in there. And then check out these rulers. So there's this one here. And then there's this another one that's like a T ruler. Another one, this is from Wave. The next pandemic, right? And then check out this one. This one looks crazy. This one already looks like a Gundam. This is the part that trips me out right here. This. It's almost like a little cheat sheet. You put that, and then you just put your scriber, and you cut your lines and everything. This is a pretty cool one. And then there's these other like these shapes that to scribe. Like all these different shapes. No, there's, oh, dude. I don't know if you know about this one. I'm getting, I ordered some tools from this Alec, I think is the brand. But this is pretty much a scriber. So see how it's like round right here? You got a radius, and there's all these different ones. So just imagine like you're holding this like this, and here, I don't know if this will work right here, but look at that. Like you could do a lot of stuff. So something that's round, you know, you can, it's all with the edge of this. Yeah, there you go, the beveler. Yeah, this is it. I was like, man, where'd I put mine? So you gotta get these out now. Good thing I'm going through these because I gotta sort out all these tools. Maybe put them in a little plastic bag or something so they don't get jacked up. Yeah, I bought this a long time ago. I even busted out. This is another brand from that company. This thing right here. Check this out. This looks crazy. Basically, like for scratch building, you get little pieces of styrene. You put them in here. You lay them out. Like if you wanted to do it like a box or something that's a bit squared. And then you use the cement, thin cement, and you can start shaping it up. But yeah, this is one I've definitely been looking for. Let me put it together. The other one tomorrow. I'll mess with these. And then ooh, here we got another pen. Yeah, you need these for outlining stuff with styrene. Here, I'll put it together with the other one. Comes in very handy. Yeah, this is just the outline, but I was gonna throw this away, but it still works. You still use that. Well, this is when during the Gundam days, I was like trying to shape up like plates, and then I was gonna cut them out, and then I don't know what I was doing here, but then I was like, the more I stared at this, I was like, man, it looks a little third dimensional. It looks like a drawing right there. But yeah, I was just trying to sketch out like chest plates, things like that to cut out. I don't know what I was doing there, but and then I think I did cut out some angles right up here. But Gundam days. Dang. Oh. Uh-oh. I dropped a couple of them. I don't know if you guys heard that. Here, let me move this up to the side. Uh-oh. All right. See what else we got. All right, so this is the sheet. All right, so this is 1 millimeter. This is pretty thick. And then the 0.5, that one's thin. And then, yeah, I don't think these are one. Or is it? I could be wrong. But let's see what else I have. I bought this a long time ago. I don't think I even used it. 0.3. This is wave. Oh, here we go. It's going to be this one. 0.75. Dang. I have a bunch of it. Look at all those scraps of styrene underneath. It's like a graveyard. See, keep finding more. That looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, here's some Gundam parts. Yeah, scribing was fun. It was hard at times, but then once you got into that flow, it was pretty fun. But yeah, I still save all these little scraps. I don't know why. Sometimes I use them, but not really all the time. So these are all the sheets. Put that all back. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's that. Just wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna leave this here on my table. I'm gonna have to sort through all this stuff because I don't really like the way that looks. Like everything's just kind of just tossed in there. I'll have to figure all this out. tomorrow or later today when I'm just kind of hanging out right there. But yeah, all the old school stickers we got right there from all the guys. Hopefully, you know, I'll fill up another container with more OG stickers. But hey guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna take off. It's time to shut down the shop. You know, thanks for hanging out. Thursday night hangout. It's already Friday. 4th of July. Just gonna chill and let's see what's up. Maybe Sunday I'll come back and we could do another hangout on Sunday. Next week, Tuesday, we got Casey, Slowly Models, on the podcast, and you know he's here on the chat, and we'll have him live next week. So that's gonna be a fun one. So looking forward to that, man. So have a good night or a good day to everybody tuning in. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me right here during the process of this Corvair build. We'll keep you guys posted on what's the next thing that comes to follow. All right, man. Cool. All right, guys. Peace out. Have a good one.